Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, it's so great to be able to say that finally we're getting started the 7th Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all right. Such fantastic weather outside today in Kazan. I hope you're now in your home countries, in your homelands, watching us and enjoying a fantastic event all together. The Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum is a joint initiative of the Organization for Islamic Cooperation OIC and the Government of the Republic of Tatarstan. And we don't take it for granted. We appreciate our dear sponsors, investors, and also our dear organizers of the project who support this project for success. They are the Government of the Republic of Tatarstan, the Ministry of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan, Eurasian Regional Center of Islamic Cooperation, Youth Forum Tatarstan, Republican Youth Public Fund Salat, with support of the Russian Federal Agency for Youth Affairs. The partners of the forum are the Academy of Youth Diplomacy, Startcvc, Innopolis and IT Park. Thank you so much for believing in us, for bringing this project to life. The forum is held within the activity of the Project Office on International Youth Cooperation as part of the Russia Islamic World Strategic Vision Group activity. So, since 2014, the forum has been held annually, bringing in hundreds of startups, investors and industry experts from OIC countries and the Russian Federation, and it's scaling up every year. And I really want to talk about the numbers because we've been gaining lots of achievements for the last 6 years. Listen up. More than 1,000 representatives from 50 countries have participated in the forum for 6 years. The projects attracted over $2 million of investment, which is a very great thanks, guys, to you. This year, we received more than 350 applications from different countries all over the world. 135 startups from 32 countries were selected for participations in the forum. There are startups from different countries, and you might give yourself a round of applause for such a very well geographic achievement of the forum. Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Germany, India, Indonesia, Iran, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Nigeria, Pakistan, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Sudan, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, the United States of America among the participants, and the way more. Thank you guys for coming us. Thank you for bringing the world a better place to be. The 2021 Kazan Forum is intended for early stage startups with a proven MVPs, and hope you will become the one. There will be two critical things provided during the forum for startup success. Of course, it's all about money and support. Creating support through well-proven resources and mentors has always been at the core of what the organizers do well during traditional OIC forums, and this will be extended to all startups within our OIC community, which you are a very major part. Now let's welcome the Program Director of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Adani Adibay, not only Program Director, but a very dear friend of ours. Adani, good morning, you're welcome, the stage is entirely yours.
Thank you very much, Vanya, for that wonderful introduction. I believe that the 7th time that we've been organizing this means that over the years, we've definitely gotten something right. And that thing that we've gotten right is our participants. So with Sane Startups, we've gone on to raise money from institutional investors. We have people like Saga Sleeping from last year. We've gone on to raise more than $300,000 in seed investment. We have X-Ready Lab from Moscow that have also gone on to raise some money. And we believe that, you know, the platform that we're creating is for startups to be able to at least take the first steps in achieving their dreams and building a startup that they can all be very proud of. And we hopefully are contributing to the development of the OIC geography generally. This year, we have things a little bit spiced up. One of the major new things that we've added this year is we have a new partner in Startup VC who are based out of New York and will be helping us to guide our startups who are looking at global dominance towards achieving their aims. Right now, from now until 22nd and 23rd of June, we have an online education program that would include speakers and founders from all over the world, from Silicon Valley to Hong Kong to Singapore, who will be giving our startups education and will be helping them to sort of sharpen their skills and sharpen their understanding of how to build their startups. And then from the 22nd up until when we meet in Kazan, we'll have 30 finalists that we will be bringing to Kazan. And hopefully at the demo day, we'll be able to have a lot of good stories of investments that are being directed towards these startups. Once again, congratulations to all the finalists at this point. I hope that you're going to have a very wonderful, productive time working together and working with your mentors and working with the participants and with each other. And I hope to see some of you in Kazan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adini Adibai, joining us today. Adini, where are you now? So we're quite interested.
Yeah, so I'm in Berlin at the moment. So I guess that's like the startup capital of Europe at the moment. But we hope to change that story and bring
All right.
that startup capital to Kazan.
Yeah,
And that's
it
what we're
proves.
doing in July for sure.
Yeah, Adini, thank you so much. It proves that we actually can be connected via the whole world. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for such warm words to the beginning. That's the spirit, guys. Embrace the most driving mood, and let's get started the next OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Adini. So we're moving
Thank you
on.
very much.
We're moving on. And today at the ceremony, we have our guests of honors. Let's welcome First Deputy Minister of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan, Mr. Timur Suleimanov, who's joining us today in the present from the studio. Also with us today, Deputy Head of Youth Projects and Programs Directorate of the Federal Agency for Youth Affairs, Mrs. Tatiana Siliverstova. President of the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, Mr. Taha Ayhan. General Director of Eurasian Regional Center of ICF, co-organizer of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Mr. Elmadin Mirdiev. And now, with the welcome address, please welcome from the studio, offline, should I say, Mr. Timur Suleimanov. Timur, good morning.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm very happy to welcome you on behalf of the government of the Republic of Tatarstan and of the Ministry of Youth Affairs of the Republic of Tatarstan, to welcome you to be a part of such a great project, a project of opportunities, Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. When Adeni was delivering his welcoming speech, I realized that it was also a great opportunity for him, because Adeni also was a participant of one of the first OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forums, and that's why we can be quite sure that you will love the program. Well, I'm sure, because last year the participants, they also enjoyed, as the program, they enjoyed also attracting investment of the forum and cash prizes of our honorable partners, and I think that you will enjoy the forum this year as well. The history of this event, of this forum, starts in 2015, and starting from this year we decided to go together with another big event of the Kazan Summit. It's one of the biggest summits which creates opportunities for business from all over the Islamic world, and always the place of organizing this event is Kazan, and our forum, our OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, the offline part of it, will go together in a framework of Kazan Summit. I'm very happy that our work and general the contacts, the activeness of the Republic of Tatarstan is very much supported by the federal government of the Russian Federation, and that's why I'm very thankful for the Federal Agency for Youth Affairs, because one of the reasons is this event, this forum, that starting from the last year, Tatarstan and Salat community, together with Academy of Youth Diplomacy, was decided to be a international federal project office, OIC Russia. From the very beginning of this event, we have not just organizations such as ICYF, Islamic Conference Youth Forum, but personally Elmadin Mirdiev, who is also together with us today at the opening ceremony, and he is now the Director General of the ICYF ERC, Regional Center of ICYF, and they are co-organizers of this event. And Islamic Conference Youth Forum for Dialogue and Cooperation, they are with us as always, and these two partners, co-organizer ICYF ERC and our general partner ICYF, they decided to continue this nice tradition of the last year, and they have prepared a cash prize in the amount of $20K for best startups. So some of you, for sure, they will gain this and raise this prize. And also I would like to thank and to welcome on board our partners of this year. Some of them has mentioned already Mikhail, but I would like to repeat again. It's IT Park, thank you guys. It's Innopolis, and Startup VC. So these three partners, together with others such as Fikir Lab, for example, and Academy of Youth Diplomacy, I'm quite sure that together we will create better opportunities for you, IT startups community, and I will hope that you will enjoy both our educational program, which starts these days online, and of course enjoy participating in offline part of our OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum here in Kazan. We will prepare our best, so welcome on board.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's so true that we guys looking forward to meeting you here on the hospitable ground of Kazan. Make sure, rest assured, it happens soon. And $20K, as Mr. Timosman mentioned, that's a good conversation start, isn't it? $20K, guys, welcome. I do believe it's worth participating and worth actually communicating with people from all over the globe. Thank you so much for joining us, our dear guest of honor, Deputy Head of Youth Projects and Programs Directorate of the Federal Agency of Youth Affairs, Mrs. Tatiana Sidiverstova, President of the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, Mr. Taha Ayhan, General Director of Eurasian Regional Center of ICYF, Co-Organizer of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Mr. Elmadin Migdiev, and now, please welcome on the stage Deputy Head of Youth Projects and Programs Directorate of the Federal Agency for Youth Affairs, Mrs. Tatiana Sidiverstova. Tatiana, very welcome.
Good afternoon, dear steering committee and participants. On the behalf of the Federal Agency for Youth Affairs of the Russian Federation, I am glad to welcome you all in the 7th Kazan Organization Islamic Cooperation Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Firstly, I would like to thank the steering committee for organizing the forum, as well as for the opportunity to give a speech today. The significant potential of youth entrepreneurship lies precisely in the fact that young people meet the above requirements to the greatest extent. They are particularly proactive as well as tend to think creatively. In other words, young entrepreneurs are ready to take a part of the economy for the future, to dictate a request and receive economic response. Most importantly, young generation grew up in the era of new professions, universal digitalization, and we must admit the fact that it is main target audience of the country's economic system. That's why involvement of young people in the field of entrepreneurship and development of international youth cooperation in field of youth entrepreneurship are among the priorities of the Federal Agency for Youth Affairs. Nonetheless, young entrepreneurs, unlike their senior colleagues, need special support. Young people should not only know and understand what services and benefits they are already provided with, but also be able to use them quickly and conveniently. In that way, the forum is aimed to support the best startups from Russia and Organization of Islamic Cooperation country in the search for suitable product markets and venture capital. Moreover, building on the successful experience of the forum and other creative programs in the field of youth entrepreneurship, we are also honored to announce and invite young entrepreneurs to participate in the International Business Accelerator in the direction of Russia Organization Islamic Cooperation, which will be launched this year within the framework of the Project Office of International Youth Cooperation in the direction of Russia OIC, which prime objective is to promote identification of promising youth entrepreneurial projects and let them develop their initiatives on the territory of the Organization Islamic Cooperation countries. Dear participants, I'm sure that the time spent at the forum will be fruitful, and the contacts and experience gained during it will help you in building your business project and process and developing new joint entrepreneurial initiatives. We, as a Federal Agency for Youth Affairs of the Russian Federation, are always ready to cooperate and discuss initiatives aimed at the developing youth entrepreneurship and innovation. We wish you success and all the best on this forum. Thank you so much for your attention.
Yeah, thank you so much for your speech. With us today, Ms. Tatiana Sidiverstova. Thank you so much for inspiration, Russian side to always support this project for success. And we're moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up on our online stage, President of the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, Mr. Taha Ayhan.
Mr. Almettin Mehdiyev, Director General of the Eurasian Regional Center of ICYF and the co-organizer of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Mr. Mikhail Vanushin, the host of the ceremony. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello to all. We are gathering here today for young entrepreneurs, the beating heart of our communities and nations. I would like to greet all special guests who have gathered in this wonderful occasion and to congratulate all entrepreneurs who will participate and contribute to this forum with their valuable projects. It gives me great honor to be among these esteemed people in this precious event which is held annually. I can proudly say that ICYF aims to carry out advocacy for youth interests while supporting sustainable development, promoting formal and informal education, strengthening moral values of young generations, and engaging in dialogues among cultural and civilizations. As Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, ICYF, we will continue to stand dedicated to serving the youth of the Ummah and implementing important initiatives. At ICYF, a primary youth institution in the OIC geography, we are committed to youth empowerment, strengthening of their opportunities, skills development, and networking platforms. Our mandate at Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum, ICYF, is to work in every field concerning youth in accordance with relevant OIC resolutions, OIC strategy, and youth plan of action. Also to serve to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Also, we encourage the scientific and technological innovation, entrepreneurship, media, and communication, while staying guided by shared Islamic heritage, rich culture, and universal moral values. Dear young sisters and brothers, Network for You, young entrepreneurs help you set up your businesses and find business partners. In peer groups, information about all aspects of business life can be exchanged. Furthermore, networks can help access conventional finance services by advising on business plans, offering ongoing support, and providing mentoring services and linking young entrepreneurs to financial institutions. Identifying suitable mentors within a network and matching them with young people can be a further service of a network. Further activities by entrepreneur networks include publishing guides, manuals, or help sheets explaining the essential to young entrepreneurs and, importantly, participation in policy making or lobby government on the needs of emerging business people. In this context, I believe 7th Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum will be a great platform to bring together successful IT startups from OIC member states and Russian Federation investors, mentors, funders, international institutions, and sectoral partners. Dear sisters and brothers, and dear distinguished guests, before concluding my speech, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to the organizers of the annual Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Government of the Republic of Tatarstan, ERC Center of ICYF, Tatarstan Republic Youth Social Fund, SELET, and all those who contributed to this wonderful opportunity and amazing program. Also, I want to use this availability to announce our initiative about the young startups and entrepreneurships. Now, we are funding up a new incubation center in Istanbul for all the world. And by the end of July, we will start our entrepreneurship courses with the participation of and partnership of Turkish Bilişim Vadisi and Turkey Investment Office. So I'm also inviting all of you to this great initiative too. I would like to seize this opportunity to call on you, our youth organizations and Islamic institutions to build more bridges of understanding, cooperation and partnerships on youth issues. We need to join our efforts and resources to maximize benefit of our youth. We are all striving for local solutions and global youth action. Thank you very much for your kind attention and patience and participation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for your trust. Fantastic journey we've been actually embarking for the last 6 years with the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. So, leading to the next guest of honor, General Director of Eurasian Regional Center of ICUF, co-organizer of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, Mr. Elmadin Mirdiyev. Mr. Elmadin, thank you so much for joining us. It's a very good tradition of ours, I guess. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you for presenting the floor. Excellencies, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, what a nice opportunity to see you all once again and greet on this important occasion. We all together are inaugurating today the 7th Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, one of the flagship activities of the Eurasian Regional Center of ICYF, organized and implemented within the mandate of the Eurasian Regional Center, as well as the general mandate, mission, vision, and goal of ICYF. Throughout these 7 years, around 10,000 entrepreneurship projects and startups were submitted to the organizing committee of the forum for participation. Around 800 startups were selected and participated in the various trainings and lectures held in the framework of the forum. More than 250 startup teams physically participated in the final pitching up sessions of the forum organized each year in beautiful Kazan. This year, we have received hundreds of applications from 41 countries. The jury of the forum, consisting of experts and representing the co-organizers, selected 135 successful startups from 32 countries for participation in the upcoming training and study program of the forum. Among them, mostly youth startups from the OIC countries, as well as beyond the OIC geography from the countries such as United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, Georgia, Portugal, Lithuania, and of course, Russian Federation. Tatarstan, as one of the main centers of Russian Federation for startup development, and its unique feature as a window open to the OIC world, successfully hosts various events and activities in the framework of the cooperation with the ICYF and its Eurasian Regional Center. No doubt, despite of the ongoing pandemic situation all over the world, 2021 will be one of the most successful and memorable years with a view of realization of numerous events and projects within this important cooperation. Thus, I would like once again taking this opportunity to thank our counterpartners, the Salat Youth Movement of Tatarstan, and in particular the government of the Republic of Tatarstan and its leadership for continuous support and interest towards the realization of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Personally, I would like to highlight the efforts of our esteemed and dear brother Timur Süleymanov, the Deputy Minister, who throughout these years tirelessly worked and put all necessary efforts for the success of cooperation between the Republic of Tatarstan and ICYF, as well as the Eurasian Regional Center of ICYF. Thank you very much.
Mr. Elmadin, thank you so much as well. Right now we are going to be talking about very fantastic people that are actually joining us today online as well. Our dear experts and alumni, because our project has its own history. So welcome on the stage right now, storytelling, pitching and critical thinking coach, mentor, actually the two skills we really need to acquire, international entrepreneurship consultant, Mr. Ziad Bruni, and 2020 Forum's alumni, Mr. Eric Bjorkman. Mr. Ziad Bruni, you're welcome. The stage is yours. Mr. Ziad Bruni. It's very great, I guess, for all the participants for joining us today. We're about to take off, which is great. We've been looking forward to actually facing this opportunity for such a long time. And now, with storytelling, pitching, critical thinking, coach and mentor, we're about to start. Mr. Ziad Bruni. And also we appreciate our dear guest of honor. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for joining us from the studio, from your offices. We don't take it for granted. We hope to see you during Forum on a daily basis. We wish you an enjoyable Friday and latest. And we are proceeding. And we're keen on seeing actually storytelling, pitching, critical thinking coach and mentor. Maybe at this moment our coach is storytelling, pitching something, or criticizing one of your projects online. International entrepreneurship consultant, Mr. Ziad Bruni. Mr. Ziad, do you copy? The stage is entirely yours, so you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. Can you see me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you. So glad to reach you.
It's same here. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. It's really a pleasure. 2 years ago, I got an email with an invitation to be a speaker at the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. And my first reaction was, Kazan? Let me check the map. And a few weeks later, almost at this very same time, at around 9-10 a.m., arrived in Dubai, and I took my next flight destination, Kazan. When I met Anton, and this is where I started a journey of endless welcoming, warmth, and love in the beautiful city of Kazan. It's really an honor, everyone, to be part of the Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum again, and it's a great pleasure to welcome all the participants who were selected from across the world for the weeks to come at the 7th edition of the forum. I also want to welcome all the eminent speakers, some of which I met during the past seasons, whether on the online format or physically in Kazan, and joined here today to share their knowledge and vast experience with all the participants. This is the second year in which part of the forum will be held online due to COVID-19 pandemic. But despite all the challenges with that, last year, as a mentor and as someone who also participated in the hundreds of hours of content in the form of workshops, one-to-one coaching sessions, the participants showed great progress in which many successfully raised funds in just a few weeks after the forum. Finally, I won't make this long. Last but not least, thank you again for inviting me to be part of these fantastic efforts. I'm sure the 7th edition of the forum will witness the birth of many successful startups that will bring very much needed solution to different human needs, especially at these challenging times. And one last thing I want to share with you. I truly miss the taste of chak-chak, and I can't wait to have another bite. Thank you very much, everyone.
Ziad Bruni, storytelling, pitching, critical thinking coach and mentor, who joined us today via online. And now, please welcome very experienced, I guess, participants of the OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum, 2020 Forum's alumni, Mr. Eric Bjorkman. Eric, hope you are.
Hello there. My name is Eric. I am Swedish, and our company is Swedish, but is working mostly with Russian-speaking consumers. So that's why we joined this incredibly fantastic program. We had, by the way, several sessions with Ziad. It was fantastic. He was coaching us separately and giving feedback on our pitch check, etc. I think there was incredible learnings in the program. There were lots of different type of activities almost every week during the summer. And thanks to the program, we managed to go from a scrappy MVP level to raising our pre-seed round of about $450,000. And I would say I credit a lot of that to this program and the feedback we got on how to act, how to shape our product, how to develop it, how also to develop our pitch deck, how to approach investors. So all in all, it was a fantastic experience. I have 3 suggestions to this year's cohort. 1, interact with the other participants in this game, because you never know how you can help others, how they can help you, and you can move on forward. 2, don't be afraid to be very proactive. Suggest speakers to be in this program, because it's not all set in stone, and you can be an active part of creating this program together with the program management. And one other thing, at every single session that is offered this summer, you will always learn something. Doesn't matter if you think you are experienced or if it's not relevant for you this week, it's always useful for you. And that's the approach you should have in life in general. So thank you very much. I had a great time with this program. I highly recommend it, both for it's nice to have, but also more importantly, it's commercially important for you progress for your startup. Thank you so much. It was great.
It's actually remarkably beautiful and very useful opportunity for you guys to improve your business skills, to actually expand your social network through the world. I do believe that these very things might come in handy, especially if you're really keen on running very successful business project. So, and now let's talk about the city. Thank you so much, Mr. Ziad Abruni, Mr. Eric Bjorkman. So, Mr. Ziad, can I ask just a quick question? Where are you joining us now from? So, where are you at the moment? So, because we can kind of collect the very countries today.
I am at my home country. I'm in Tunisia, North Africa.
South Africa?
North Africa, Tunisia.
North Africa.
Yeah.
North Africa. Thank you so much, Ziad, Mr. Eric, and you joining from Sweden. Yeah, if I got it correctly. So thank you so much for joining us from such very far, actually points from Kazan. We hope to see you as well in present here in the capital of Republic of Tatarstan. Have an enjoyable Friday as well. May it be a very bright day for you.
Thank you very much.
So speaking of Kazan, as far as you know, on July 27 to 30, the offline part of the forum will be held in Kazan, in this very place. Where are we actually joining from the studio right now? It's a very gorgeous city. I must confess being actually fond of this beautiful place, not only because of its historical values and beauty, but because of maybe you know that Kazan is very known for the city where actually the east meets west. And if you're really looking for a place with different sight and sounds, Kazan is the most suitable place for you to explore. So I do believe that the next time the opportunity comes and you're all about to actually set off the new journey for your business or maybe just for your touristic directions, you're always welcome here within the fantastic and hospitable grounds of the city of Kazan. So, and now I do believe it's very important to mention that during the educational program, guys, I do believe that all of your intentions and all of your actually admiration, inspiration, actually proximately prone to business. But don't forget that our forum is not only about succeeding, but also about spreading very good and positive vibes throughout the world. And every single time actually when I attend offline version of the forum, I can't believe that so many countries in the world, that so many people coming from all the corners might create such a fantastic atmosphere, because sometimes place, you can't understand me, can't not, it just doesn't matter. Place can be so magnificent. So actually I do believe, guys, that no matter where you are at the moment, I do believe when we come and stand up all together, we can overcome anything. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you much so for bringing your inspiration to this project, because without you, the whole project, I guess, would not exist. So, are we ready to move on to the next session? I do believe we can, because right now at the ceremony, of course, we have the partners of the forum. It's very beautiful as well. We would like to bring out the fact that the forum is being supported by loads of organizations, big avalanche of countries, and of course of the very big number of governments that today represent one of the most friendly countries in the world. So thank you so much for making this project for us. Thank you so much for gathering lots of different people from different fields to educate us, youth people, to become more profession, to become more efficiently actually lucrative, not only in business but in actually social life as well. So today at the ceremony we have the partners of the forum. Let's welcome with the welcome speech, or maybe something interesting as well, Director of the IT Park Kazan, Mr. Alexander Borisov, Deputy General Director of the Special Economic Zone Innopolis, Mr. Vadim Galeev, Scouting Manager at Startup Accelerator, Mr. Rinat Khairulin. So, and now, the first comes on the stage, Director of the IT Park Kazan, Mr. Alexander Borisov. Alexander, very welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I very appreciate this, and thank you for this. Thank you to have this opinion to share our experience. We as a IT Park have more than 10 years experience in startups, in entrepreneurship, and I very appreciate and very glad to share this experience with participants, and to not spend much time, just good luck to everyone, and I feel that it will be very good experience to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alexander. It's always actually kind of you expect very long speech. Thanks so much for being short and sweet, Alexander. That's very experienced from you. So we're moving on next, and please welcome right now Deputy General Director of the Special Economic Zone Innopolis. Fantastic city, one of the youngest cities. Actually, yesterday it was actually Innopolis' birthday. 6 years, yeah, ago.
6 years.
The city was established. Please welcome Mr. Vadim Galeev.
Thanks so much, Michael. And it's actually 6 years. We're only 6 years old. And for me, it's a great pleasure and great honor today to participate in this opening ceremony, because OIC Young Entrepreneurship Forum is a personal story for me. I'm an alumni myself. I'm finished. My program was finished in 2018, and still I have a lot of friends all over the world, from OIC countries, and not only from OIC countries, that we do enjoy occasional chat. And obviously, I'll be very happy to see all the new participants of OIC Forum here in our newest city in Russia. So my role in the Innopolis, I'm responsible for bringing all new companies and all new startups and all best digital talents to this newest city in Russia, to the Innopolis. And as we already mentioned today, it's only 6 years old, so the story is just on the very beginning. And particularly with startups, we are specializing for only a year or so in our ecosystem activities. And the geography of startups is quite wide right now. We have startups from Vladivostok, from Japan, all the way to Kazan, to Moscow, to Minsk, and to San Jose, California. So we are very happy to participate in this forum, in this Young Entrepreneurship Forum, because I do believe that many of the startups that will participate in the 7th forum will become unicorns, or at least one will become. Because right now we see that one of the first startups in Innopolis this year became our first unicorn. Kazan Express became a unicorn after acquisition of a quite big stake by Alibaba Group. And we are very happy to host these kind of startups, the startups that origin from our universities, the startups that are coming from different places in the world, because Innopolis is a truly international community. Our startups enjoy a lot of different benefits, including tax breaks, including acceleration programs, including this kind of programs that we run with, for example, with IT Park. We're happy to host the OIC acceleration program. We're happy to host any acceleration program that is available for our startups, and we're happy to help them. Also, they have access to the funds. We have an amazing co-working spaces, but most importantly, we have an international community here. And I wish you to win the cash prize today, obviously, our dear participants. But most important is that you will enjoy amazing friendship. You will meet your peers. You will meet new brothers and sisters, and you will have a great time. Let me assure you of my personal participation in all ICT projects that will come and participate in OIC Youth Entrepreneurship 7th Forum this year. And I'll be happy to see you in person in Innopolis and in Kazan. Thank you so much.
From the fantastic city of Innopolis, thank you so much for your words. Thank you so much for your inspiration. So we leading to the next guest of ours, Forum's partner, Scouting Manager at Start Accelerator. Please welcome on the stage, Mr. Rinat Khairulin. Rinat, do you copy?
Yes, I hear you. Hello, everybody, partners, participants, organizers of the forum. Can you hear me? Okay. So I'd like to, as Adani mentioned, we are Starta, and we are going to be a partner of forum of this year. We are New York City-based venture ecosystem. We got C school, school for C-level managers. We got a school for investors. We got a co-investment platform. We have accelerator as well. And the top of our ecosystem is venture capital fund. So we'd like to invest to startups. And our main focus, we help startups enter the United States market and become global. So there are a lot of, we're looking for startups from all over the world, and you got 3 countries of your applicants. That's very interesting and cool for us too. So we will provide our coaches and mentors and any help of pitching, communication. We'll help the startups to improve their pitches and products and so on. So, and I'd like to announce that the winner of the pitch contest will have present from us. It will be fast track to our fall batch of our accelerator in New York City. It will be the very fast track and interview with Starta's general partner, Alexei Girin. I hope you know this person. So it will be easier to get to our batch. But also, I welcome all startups to apply for our accelerator for next batch in the fall of 2021 or next batches as well. So I hope that our partnership will be beneficial for both sides, for all startups. So happy to be here and welcome to the forum for all startups. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rinat. Thank you so much, our dear partners of the forum, for joining us today. We hope you will find it fruitful as well for your own projects and work. See you around within the walls of the OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. Thank you so much. We do not take it for granted. So, we're about to get started. We ask you, our dear participants, partners, dear guest of honors, in order to stay tuned, please follow our social networks in order not to miss all the important information and relevant information about the project. Today, our forum activities are beginning. See you today at 4 p.m. Moscow time, make sure. At the fireside chat with forum's alumni, they will tell us, they will bring in us lots of very amusing and interesting stories, their own experience. They're going to share their own actually tips and hints on how to succeed. We wish you fruitful work and interesting networking during the forum. Have an enjoyable Fridays, and actually previously repeatedly say, have a good one and see you around. Laters.